All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of the Yavin-based stream. My name is Endless, and you are watching the Las Vegas Open 2022 here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm joined today by the illustrious Ryan Slawski.
Hello, everyone.
Ryan Slawski of the Stabcast.
The one and only.
Yes, the one and only. And today we are going to be watching more games of Legion and casting them for you. We also have some prizes to give away, but we'll talk about that in a moment. Right now, though, let's talk about the two players that are on our stream right now. You're about to watch a game between Matthew Pierson of the Rebel Alliance and Dennis Jenkel of the Republic. We are playing Sabotage the Moisture Evaporators. Once again, our last game was Sabotage Evaporators.
And it was also Rebels and Republic.
It was also Rebels and Republic.
Very different list, though. Very different list.
These are two extremely different archetypes.
Yeah.
The Republic bringing Yoda, Padme, Saber to the table.
Degenerates, all of them.
Degenerates, all of you, yes. And then the Rebels bringing a 12 activation gunline to the table as well.
And it's a weird 12 activation gunline.
It's a weird 12 activation gunline because it's using short range units.
Well,
hey, Lord Dorn.
And there's a pizza gun.
There is a pizza gun, that's right. There is a 1.4 FD cannon.
Oh my gosh, Lord Dorn, you do us too much friendship.
Yes, thank you so much for all the gifted subs, Lord Dorn. I massively appreciate you. Thank you so much. Has Rebels been on every list on stream? I don't know. I don't think so.
I mean, you should know. You're the one who's been here all day.
There was clone versus clone in the first game.
Okay.
So Rebels have been on 4 out of 5.
And Rebels are not the most represented faction here.
Yeah, they're not the most represented faction here. They're only the third most, in fact, represented faction, but they seem to be winning out quite a bit more than their Imperial counterparts.
Yeah, that can definitely happen.
Yeah.
So, just trying to pull our Rebel list up here because it's wonky and I love it.
Yeah. So the Rebel we're going to talk about the Rebel list in just a second. But the basis of it is Jyn and Cassian.
Right.
People already commentating about the degeneracy of Yoda, Padme, Saber.
Yep.
It didn't take long.
It did not take long. Remember that thing that was really frustrating about Republic that we were all happy that went away? Well, yeah. It's back.
It's back. It's here to stay.
But that's all right. It's the new hot stuff that we will find more efficient workarounds. People will find ways to regularly deal with it. But kind of, I think it may become like a double the fall type list where if you don't know how to deal with double the fall, it's unbeatable. But then once you figure it out, you can chunk it down and deal with it pretty simply. But yeah, we've got on the Rebel side a 12 activation gun line.
Yeah,
line with guns, I guess.
It's a line. I would call it a gun line. It's a lot of shooting.
It's a lot of it's a very shooty list.
Yes.
We've got Jyn Erso with just duck and cover and her free gun. Cassian with duck and O-push and and his rifle as one does. K2 without his pistol.
Wow.
Just I'm gonna run up and punch you, K2. 2 Rebel vets, no upgrades. 2 fleets with scatters. And 2 Mark IIs. I love it.
I love it.
I'm here
Fire
for it.
Fire supports, I'm hoping for.
Praise be his name. Hallelujah. We got Biston.
Biston the Piston.
we have 2 Rebel Pathfinders, 1 Biston, 1 POW.
Wow.
Duck and cover, and obviously the free config. So both Pathfinders making an appearance. Something not even I'm dumb and crazy enough to do.
Yeah.
And then an FD laser cannon with a barrage generator. So there's a decent amount of range 4 shooting here.
So they're actually doing a mine right now, I think.
Yeah,
the condition is minefield.
We are playing minefield advanced position, so it looks like we're blowing some stuff up with the scouts forward.
And so Dennis getting
not even all of our tools out yet. That is a really nice.
That is a really nice way to store your dice.
Yeah, that's
Holy
great.
moly. That's a lovely way to store your dice into it.
As someone who I like
pocket.
to think I'm one of the most unorganized players.
I don't know what to
So
I can fix it.
Yeah.
I'll fix it. It might be an autofocus thing. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get the green screen for the dice sorted out here in a minute, guys. We're gonna finagle with it.
Do you need me to cam off?
Sure, if you want to.
But yeah, it's a cool rebel list. I'll be very anxious to see how it does against the Yoda Padme Saber. The activation count, kind of like our last game, is pretty significant. Quite a bit of difference here. And I'm always happy to see Jen and especially Biston on the table.
Same here, man. I'm stoked. I haven't seen them at all in quite some time.
Yeah, and we got a pizza gun. I can't tell you the last time I've seen a pizza gun.
And you know what? The rebels are blue.
Yeah.
So if the rebels are facing their more restive evaporator list, you know, this is going to be one of those. The clones can't just sit back and standby trap.
Well,
they actually have to attack.
Yeah, and unlike our last game that was super like melee focused with Wookiees and buses, this rebel list is happy to sit back and take plank shots with a Cassian sniper, with Biston, with POW, with an FD laser cannon.
More mines are going off, more dice are being handed out by LJ, the tournament organizer. Those are the translucent white dice that we can't have them using, hopefully. It'll make it harder for us to read.
Let them know to use them.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah, just tell them not to.
Just for the stream.
Just for the stream, don't use them.
They disappear.
The reds are fine. Yeah, the reds are fine. Just don't do the white ones because we can't see anything. So we got some mines going off already, and some rebel troopers being taken, or rebel maybe veterans being taken out since they're scouting forward. Can we get the point betting? I'll go ahead and get that going while we're continuing setup here.
Everybody loves gambling. It is Vegas.
I know it is
after all.
Vegas. So what's Vegas without a little gambling, right? Come to Vegas, leave without your shirt.
That's right. Absolutely right.
Let me get that point betting rolling here.
So yeah, we got a little bit of dead time to fill, guys, because we all know how advanced positions almost feels like a 7-turn game sometimes. Because we got to do all that maneuvering around. But we'll get there, I promise. We will not leave you hanging.
Trip Edge asks, not sure when I'll be able to pick up something new, but I have 2 Empire Corps, 1 Clone Corps, ARC Troopers, Anakin Maul Dooku, Rebel Specialist Han, and Boba. What should I try to get next?
Wow, okay.
That's a wide variety of troops.
That's a very wide variety of troops.
I would say another Clone Corps.
Yeah, if that's the route you want to go, absolutely. It doesn't look like I'm a Rebel guy, so I think you should just buy all the Rebel things. But if you've only got the Rebel Specialist and Han, it's a far cry away from an army.
My brain goes to Anakin personally. I like Anakin a lot.
You do like Anakin a lot.
Yeah, get a Clone Corps and a Padme and you'll be sailing.
Yeah, yeah.
Speaking of Padme, there's a Saber tank now deploying for our friendly neighborhood Republic player.
Now, also a note about, normally when you come out to these events, where it's always the fun guessing game of like, hey, who traveled the farthest? Who came from furthest away? Dennis here beat us all by a continent.
Yeah, several thousand
miles. It wasn't even close this tournament.
Yeah.
Gracing us from Germany.
From Berlin, Germany.
So it's really cool that we got to have him come out and play on stream. So I have no idea. It's probably egregiously late in Germany right now.
Yeah, it's at least an 8-hour time difference, if not more.
Yeah. So
right now it's like 1:30 p.m.
But he's made day 2. Like the jet lag obviously hasn't killed him.
Yeah, he's like, they're talking about whether this is a 45-degree angle.
Oh, silly tank vehicle things.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out whether this is 45. They're calling a judge over.
They're calling a judge.
This is 8-ax versus 12.
Yep,
It is going to be
it is a big difference.
a huge difference. Everyone is betting on the meta list. So they're trying to. I mean, it is true. To be frank, Octobear Dennis is the generator of this list.
Yes.
He pioneered it. So he
he
knows better than anyone, I think, how to play it.
So it is Yoda with burst, reflexes, push, and vigilance. A portable scanner commander for those of you viewing at home. Padme with just vigilance. Naked R2D2. 3 phase ones. One of them's got a portable scanner, and then a tank without the pilot, the twin laser turret, AP shells, and a link targeting array. So lots of generation for different ways to generate tokens, to pass tokens, but it all comes down to this tank.
Yeah.
And I think this list can kind of hit a rough spot if you either deal with Padme, who tends to be a link, and you know she's really also really good at hiding, but she can be a link that hides a lot of this together, or that tank. And you know what? There's goofy impact in this list.
There is a lot.
It's not a lot of impact, but you've got the Cassian sniper with marksman. You've got the FD laser cannon.
Yep. You got the Mark IIs with critical 2.
You've got the Mark IIs, and you've got to throw enough dice that you've got to burn through the stack of dodges that the Saber's going to be trying to use. But whether there's enough, you've also got my boy Biston and Pathfinders, which just throw gobs of dice. This could be a challenge for the tank. We'll see.
Yeah, Cassian, that's the thing too. Cassian with high velocity.
Yeah, but the tank's got outmaneuver. Oh, but he has
But
he
at
has
high velocity, he won't get dodge
yeah.
tokens, so that there is at least some guaranteed damage on
Yep.
the tank from Cassian's marksman.
It's not like Cassian alone won't be enough, because at the end of the day, he's only going to be able to shoot it 6 times, but we'll see. We'll definitely see.
Yeah, I'm wondering what they're going to end up with here in terms of whether Cassian's going to deploy with a sniper or not.
I think in this matchup he kind of has to.
Yeah, I think he kind of has to as well. I think high velocity is just another tool in your chest
Yeah,
to use against the tank dodge sharing.
The only reason I can maybe see not to is you really want to get the extra die from his pistol and walk up with K2 to get all those free tokens. But at this point, K2, since he doesn't have his gun, he may just sit back and calculate the odds on Cassian to make sure he's got 2 crits every time. This would be a really expensive R2D2 C3PO combo.
Yeah. So we got some more rebels being deployed.
Yep.
This looks like a set of veterans.
So yeah, the barrage generator is the suppressive one, which isn't less good for the tank, but the FD does have impact just built into its profile.
Right, impact 2.
So it's less impact than if it was the other generator, but it still is present.
So I think if in dealing with the Saber tank, I think you've got to attack the tank when it's not on luminous, but then again, even then that's still hard because you can do the outmaneuver. It always has outmaneuver, and you can always play there is no try on Yoda and Padme. And so then you've got 2 exemplar dodges off the bat.
And there's two portable scanners on
right,
clone
and
units.
vigilance. So there's a ton of mitigation here.
Yeah.
Just a lot of mitigation, and we'll just see how it stacks up. And the tank might not even be a target.
Yeah, it may not. You can also just kill everything around the tank.
That's true. If the clone player lets you.
Yeah, and this table, that's going to be, I think, especially tricky because there's lots of places to hide Padme, lots of places to hide Yoda, especially on something like advanced positions where you get a lot of little wiggle room.
Right.
So.
That, I believe, is another phase 1?
Yeah, it's all phase 1s, so.
Yeah.
And the only difference between the phase 1s, the 3 phase 1s, is one of them's got a portable scanner.
Right. So this is the clone side of the board that we're seeing right now. The Saber tank actually just won a prize for being the best painted vehicle.
Yep.
So congratulations, Dennis, on winning best painted vehicle.
So, yeah, it should be an exciting game once we get it underway. Like I said, advanced position takes a little while to rev its engines and get going. It doesn't look like we've got any infiltrates happening, at least not just yet. Because this list can kind of park itself wherever the hell it wants to, with infiltrating Cassian, detaching K2, infiltrating Jin, and double infiltrating Pathfinders. You can literally build Fort Badass wherever you want to on the table.
That's right.
Don't know that's what you want to do against the Saber tank, but it's a thing you can do.
So we see a scouting FD turret.
Yep.
Which is the advantage of having advanced positions in your deck. The objective is sabotage the moisture evaporators. The deployment is advanced positions, and the condition is minefield.
We've already had, I think, 3 of the 4 mines go off during the AP push. Maybe 4 if unless we just missed it.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I think I already see the Padme of Dennis here. She's already taking a leading role right here and leading from the front.
Yeah.
I think that is Padme on the left side of your screen there with our pistol extended. So, I modeled her with her cloak just to make her more obvious to my eyes.
Right.
But this one's modeled with no cloak, which I'm a little bit disappointed by. I love that cloak miniature.
Yeah, it is cool.
It's really, really fun. I painted her with like a bright green cloak, so I know exactly where she is.
No, man, you got to paint camouflage so they don't see your Padme. You don't want it to stand out.
Yeah, that's true. I got to put her. I got to put her in a ghillie suit.
That's right.
just cover her with leaves. That's our one of our judges, Brendan France, announcing the 2-hour remaining time limit. They're gonna have to get underway quickly here. They're not even finished deploying yet.
Yeah, like I said, it is AP, which can take a moment.
It can definitely take a moment.
In the after lunch games, I always feel like are the ones that get off to a slow start.
Oh, here's an infiltrate.
Yeah, baby.
There we go.
I actually really like this infiltrate. Is that we'll have to wait for him to move his hand. I think that's the Bistan team.
Yeah.
And he's got a little beeline if he can get into that area cover, and get into the side of the tank.
That's going to be sharp right there.
Yeah, because I don't know that he's going to be. They've got a couple phase 1s blocking the super infiltrate into the side, but you do get, and it looks like for pretty obvious reasons, he's chosen not to take the free scout, because even with infiltrate, you do get the scout on advanced positions. But he's got a nice little piece of cover there that's gonna provide some help.
He's also pushing that evaporator.
Yep, anything that tries to walk towards there is gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, that's such a smart play. I love it. He didn't get this far with Bistan and Pow by making bad plays.
Well, Bistan's amazing. Pow is another story.
Pow's like whatever. But you're right though. Bistan is pretty amazing.
People forget how debilitating an ion token at the wrong moment can actually be.
Yeah. I don't know if this Bistan's going to be targeting the tank much.
Well, an ion honestly isn't super duper helpful against this type of list because it's spending other people's actions, it's spending other people's standbys to do shenanigans. So I do think Bistan's big dice volley is going to be best used to keep that VAP nice and clear. And if stuff starts to hit the fan and some hate begins to come Bistan's way, Dauntless, he means he can just continue to move forward and really get aggressive with a VAP. Pathfinders under fire are quicker than you might think they're going to be. Yes, this is Legion 99 Nick's table. It's phenomenal. We had featured the Legion Outriders table yesterday. They're cool. Vegas kind of Star Tours map, which is all really fun. But it's really blocky with lots of big line of sight blockers and some crates and stuff. This, I like that we got to switch it up to this because it is something completely different. Lots of slopes and hills, and even that archway you can go in, out, and under and around. It's a really cool dynamic change. I can't wait to see which table they pick for tomorrow.
Here's our first set of command cards. It is going to be Luminous Beings against Trust Goes Both Ways.
Trust Goes Both Ways. Not a card I typically play turn 1, but with this list I can kind of see it.
Yeah, I could see it too.
Usually I like to save that for like my ace in the hole turn 3, turn 4 when Jin needs to just go beast mode and have a bunch of tokens, but I'm thinking this may go to an order to Cassian, and we're just going to wait on K2 and try to spool Cassian up real hard.
Yeah, I think that's the play here. I don't think the teamwork makes sense in any other unit. So
Yeah.
just teamwork chaining with Jin.
The other place you could try to do it is the FD. If you want to get a big FD shot off first, you just let Jin quick thinking, protect the FD up. I don't know. There's a couple different ways you can do it. With our overhead, did we see where the order went?
Let's take a look. Not
yet. No.
Oh no, it's up here. So it's to a veterans and a Mark II.
And a vet and a Mark II. Okay. So
Okay.
Jin gets the dodge from defend, which is clever, which is neat. Lets her get a little aggressive because she's already got her defense tech up, and maybe you can try to set up a cool fire support.
Yeah.
Sadly, the Mark II, since it gets its order from the vet and not Jin, doesn't get to share in the teamwork shenanigans.
Now, unfortunately, the tokens that Dennis is using are a little bit light brown, so it's a little bit brown on brown.
Yeah, so yeah, they kind of blend.
They kind of blend in, but you can see the stack of it's very faint.
Here comes my boy Biston right out of the gate with the first
Yeah.
token draw, it looks like.
Yeah, Biston with the first draw. Jin took 2 wounds. It looks like she may have, from a minefield.
From a mine, yeah. Honestly, it's not, I mean, it sucks that it was 2 wounds on Jin. Starting Jin with some suppression, though, is not the end of the world.
Yeah. And Dennis measuring off his Yoda just to see what he's able to get here. Oop.
Yeah, our dice cam being leaned over can make this kind of funny.
Yeah, just a little bit. The dice cam is a little bit high up, so it's not
Yeah.
very focused in.
All right, so Biston now does choose to move forward instead of choosing to scout in originally. Usually, if I'm going to be bumping up like that, I want to do it on the AP, and then I can just shoot recover every turn because you never know
Bistan-
how many actions you're going to get.
Bistan is exhausting here. He's going to go for like an out of cover maybe on the clones there.
Yeah, I think he's probably got them.
Well, no, those clones already have a suppression because they took a mine
They
to the
took
face.
a mine, so.
Yeah. So here we go.
But
Big
still, 13 dice is 13 dice.
Bistan shots and could be better.
Yeah, it could be better.
We see a little bit of a shrug from Matt. That's not the worst Bistan shot.
five with a name token is okay.
That's about average.
Cover,
Yeah.
so three saves to make.
Yeah. For the clones here.
Or no,
I know it's an
4
open
saves.
shot.
All right,
open
so
shot.
loses 2.
Oh, he re-rolled. He rolled the wrong number. Okay, so he's still going to lose 2.
He's still going to lose 2. Math holds.
He over-rolled. Yeah. So he had to re-roll that. Little eager, over-eager there. They were saying he had light cover from the suppression.
So for our viewers at home, let's see. Can we see them all on this camera? They're asking where VAPs are.
We can see just one in the front there.
Yeah.
But I think if I go to this one here, we can see more of the evaporators. So you can see the 2 rebel-controlled evaporators here very easily.
Yeah.
I don't see the 4th one. Oh no, the 4th one's back here.
Way back there.
In the right side.
Yeah.
So the sort of right side center, there's a clone evaporator, and then where Bistan was on the previous view,
So
he's pushing that other
That
vap.
one tucked behind the building is interesting because that's not a huge gap. If those fleets go underneath the rock formation, they can. There's a good chance they might be able to clear that gap and pressure a clone off of it.
Yeah. I think that the board edge really did actually end up favoring the rebels here because they've got 2 great places to hide their evaporators.
Yeah.
The tank can't really attack. So the tank is going to have to do some moving here in quite a big way.
All right.
Now this is Dennis Saber tank, probably into the FD cannon.
That's looks to be a pretty good roll.
That is 7, because the Saber does have critical.
Right. Because of course it does.
Spending some aims here from Yoda, because that's just what you do.
Yeah, when in Rome.
Yep. You got 1 conversion there. People saying buy FD cannon. It's very possible. There he goes. So the full boat of 9 there.
Full boat of 9.
Yeah.
Let's see what Like I said, I'm not 100% sure it's into the FD, but I imagine it is.
I
because
imagine
that's one
it
of
is.
its biggest threats.
Yeah. So that's immediately going to put the situation backwards on Matthew here, who's then going to have to start walking into standbys.
Yeah.
Oh, the FD
The
lives.
FD, yeah, good rollout there.
The FD
Just
lives.
taking 3 wounds.
Very nice. Wow, big save from
Oh,
that
he's
FD
actually
cannon.
pulling. That was at Biston. Okay.
That was at Bistan?
Yeah, he just pulled.
Oh,
he
no.
just pulled things off of Biston.
No.
On the far side. So if we go to back to camera 4.
Yeah, let's take it out. Go ahead.
Yeah, Biston's now got a handful of suppression, but Biston is alive.
Okay, we miscalled that. Sorry,
yeah.
folks. We did. I miscalled it.
Praise be, praise be.
Yeah, so he actually wheeled the Saber tank over towards Bistan and said, "I'm going to eat that unit first." I love that Saber tank up on the angle like that.
That is pretty cool.
That looks
more
so
more
cool.
monster truck rallies on this table.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to go back to the VOD, there's like front flipping buses from last round.
Yeah, the Saber tank is considered the monster truck of not monster truck, the starfighter of tanks.
Yes.
That's what it's called, the starfighter of tanks, and it's certainly looking at its name, or making up or living up to that name there.
Yeah. Just losing a couple wounds on Biston. As long as Biston lives, praise be, then that unit is still really terrifying.
Did he model that Saber tank with running over a B1? I think he did.
That's amazing.
It's like it's got a B1 like on the hood. That's great. Okay, here we go with a shot from the Rebels. And is that a scatter fleet?
No, I think that's the other Pathfinders with POW.
Oh, that's POW. That's the POW paths.
Yeah, we got
range 4.
double POWs, everybody, or double paths.
The FD is can absolutely shoot the weak spot here.
Yeah, that's true.
So the Saber might end up taking a little bit of damage.
Yeah, but it might not care. This is the Luminous turn, so there are tons of dodges around.
Yeah, there's at least 2 dodges. Probably more coming from Padme pretty soon here.
Yeah, almost any token that Dennis draws, he's got a dodge generator on a core token, a commander token, or an operative token.
Right.
So no matter what he pulls, he can
feed a dodge
start
somewhere.
Feeding dodges places.
Yeah, those portable scanner spam with 2 exemplars.
Yeah,
and onto an outmaneuver red save tank seems
okay.
Such a strong combo.
Remember when the Saber tank was bad, everyone?
Yeah, remember when it was bad? Yeah, it's actually really good now with Yoda and Padme.
That's like the funny thing I found with like Gar, and it's because their synergy with themselves is so strong. Their units go from 0 to hero, and then from hero to zeros. Like there's no Rex here this weekend.
Yeah, 0.
And Rex went from destroying the meta, 6 months ago.
Clones are moving to set off a mine, and they get double hit by it. And Yoda's going to spend some dodges to make that less of a problem.
So yeah, with that in mind, with Minefield on the table, and not blowing them up on advanced positions, Minefield can really help the Rebels gain some momentum because it's a thing they don't have to worry about doing that's going to eat a dodge or 2. Not even so much about the wounds, but just chipping those dodges away to help their momentum stride, because the Rebel army's only going to degrade rather kind of quickly, and it just needs to get as much done as early as possible to stem the tide. I kind of feel like it's backwards from the last Republic game we saw, where it was the Rebels with all the momentum that the Gar had to stop, and now it's the opposite.
Yeah, that's the opposite case, where the Republic now has to be on the attack, and they're doing a pretty able job of it.
Yeah.
With that Saber tank getting a bunch of aims from its exemplar orbiters.
Also, if you can just go ahead and time out Stabcast Ben, that would be great.
Yeah, I should do that. Oh, you were serious?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Maybe.
You want me
We'll
to?
see.
Okay, we'll see if he stays on his best behavior.
I'm going to wield my power that I pretend I have.
That's true.
So.
No!
Yeah, this is a game I'm actually excited to see because I've not had the opportunity to play against this list yet. So to like figure out how it operates and where the real threat is gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be really educational for some folks at home.
Definitely. Did Yoda move up?
I don't think.
Is that Yoda? What is that?
I think that's a VAP.
Oh, it's Evaporator.
It's a VAP from the top down, which can be mistaken as Yoda. Guys, I don't think we've started the giveaway just yet, have we?
No, we're gonna start the giveaway in 15 minutes.
Yeah, so calm it down. Calm it down.
Yeah,
everybody.
calm it down. 15 minutes. Yeah.
We're gonna be doing it at 2 o'clock.
Yeah,
We'll
2
have two.
o'clock.
We'll have two during the game. You got to be present to win.
Yep, and we're giving away some sweet
Yeah, there's
swag.
some sweet swag.
Yeah, we're giving away 6 deployment markers, victory tokens, and objective tokens of 6 up supply. 10 card sleeves from the Legion tournament circuit.
Yeah, they're slick.
A Grogu 3D print from Darkfire Designs, and some 6 dice that are red and 6 dice that are white from Atomic Mass Games.
We're giving away 2 of those I think every match unless I steal one. Then one game will only get one.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yoda moved to the Evaporator, he says. That's interesting they split the tank away to take on the Pathfinders, I guess.
13 dice, if you've got nothing to mess with them, can get real old real fast. Because I think he's only got the 1P1 on that VAP, so he has to tap it twice before Bistan aces him.
Right, because the tank, of course, can't do anything to the Evaporator.
Right.
So he said, okay, I've got to go take them out before Bistan kills off my my poor Phase 1 clones that are supposed to do the Evaporator over there.
Both players kneeling down for line of sight checks.
Yep.
Things are about to get hairy.
Starting to sweat a little bit.
So.
FD cannon lining up a shot.
Yeah, let's do the FD things. Looks like he tapped his barrage generator. Let's see what we got here. Oh, looks okay. Looks like he knocked one of his hits.
I think he targeted Padme.
Yeah, if you can get a big die pull on Padme and try to make her burn some tokens, let alone some saves.
I know,
that
was it
some red saves.
just more Phase 1s?
Yeah,
There goes Lord Vader in the background.
Yep. I can see you trying to just go after the Phase 1s early. They're probably the easiest activations to kill, and if you want to commit your dodge tokens to them early, leave your Padmes or your Yodas or your tanks open for later. And it's the easiest way to extend that activation lead, which I think is going to be critical for our Blue Rebel player.
Yeah, so those of you asking about the stream delay, there is no stream delay.
There is no stream delay.
We are with you. We are current. It's no longer a problem. We figured out what was happening.
If there is a stream delay, something's gone wrong.
Yeah, if there's a stream delay, something has gone wrong, and we will need to correct it. But there shouldn't be any stream problem right now. Oh, the Phase 1s panicked? They did. They had to move away.
Yep.
They had to run. That's actually huge for the Rebels.
Yep.
Yes, if you see...
it is and it isn't. It just means Yoda's got to waste the guidance to get them back where they need to be.
Yeah, but I don't know if Yoda can get over there in time.
That's also true.
Yeah, that Phase 1 panicking was big. Yeah, because if the Phase 1's panic, that means that Yoda is at greater than range 3 of them.
Yeah.
So that's really sharp. Some really sharp moves early on in this game. No, Bistan did not just die. No, Bistan is very much alive in the bottom part of the screen.
Yep. 6 o'clock at the bottom of your screen. He's taken 2 wounds, but nothing Bistan can't handle. He's got 2 suppression tokens now, so he's happy as a little clam.
Yeah. I don't know. I've had Bistan squads one-shot before.
Well, you either one-shot Bistan or, like, you don't. I mean, nickel and diming is how I want my opponents to attack my Bistan. Absolutely.
I'm going to get up for just a second and just look at the board state real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm starting to, things are starting to blend together.
All right, looks like we got a red-black Cassian shot. Is that just natty double crits? So I think he's marksman to get 2 crits through. Surge block. And looks like those wounds were being applied to... I don't see damage token. There's the damage token coming getting fished out of the tackle box. Surely that wasn't on Yoda.
Okay, so very interestingly, so Padme, Yoda, and R2 are moving as a group towards the teeth of the rebel guns.
Interesting.
So they're moving directly into the rebel army. The Saber tank has peeled away and is trying to defend that evaporator.
Right.
Those phase 1s did panic. They did have to move backward. It really is Bistan versus Saber. I think that's something that Bistan might lose. Because the Saber will just have too much health.
You just need to have faith, my friend.
Okay.
You just need to have faith.
Wait,
can I get some amens in the chat?
Amens for the Church of Bistan? Yeah. Yes, the Saber is certainly out of range of exemplars. It's basically all up to Yoda, I think, at this point. He's basically trying to make Yoda carry the game.
These aren't huge activations. Like, they don't have a ton of health, so Yoda can do stuff once he gets there.
Yeah.
Padme's no slouch in combat either.
Yeah, Padme's still there. She's right next to R2-D2 in the middle of the screen. It's sort of that upper. It's like slightly off to the left.
Yeah, I don't think we have a better shot of it on any of our other cams.
The Coptic Church of Bistan, nice.
But really, Bistan's here. He's a delay tactic. He's here to buy time, because every tank shot into Bistan is a tank shot that's not into something else. And Bistan's not... He's not scoring any points, but he is stopping points from getting scored. So
right.
that's I think, a net gain for Rebels.
That's a massive gain. Like, if the Rebels can get all their VAPs done and just hold on.
Because this Bistan is super cheap. It's the way I run mine. It's, 80 points. And if you can take a Saber tank, it's a 200-point unit, and make it spend half of its actions shooting it, great, excellent. No, that was a really great infiltrate spot.
Yeah, really and truly. It's been paying off for him, very much so. I think the clones might be finished with their activations now, and I think it's going to be the Rebel show.
Just the Rebel show for a few minutes, yeah.
Yeah, just for a little bit here. Let's take a look at closer look at what Matthew Pierson's doing with his army here.
Fleet troopers and Jin love this stuff, where they can just kind of at will scoot up, maneuver around, set themselves up for the next turn.
Yeah, that Bistan infiltrate has bought his fleets a ton of breathing room.
Yeah.
Because the fleets are now able to move up and stand by and take aims and just wait for the clones to come forward.
one of the things I think really leads to like Mark's good rebel players is he's forced this tank list that really wants to sit in a box and shoot on an objective that really wants to sit in a box and shoot, and he's really made it play wide. He's pulling it apart from left to right, and I think rebels are really, really good when you can get and use as much of the table as possible.
I think that's absolutely right. So then he rallies his veterans. And now he's got one more choice to make here.
Looks
They're
like the
gonna go to
vets
the
are
Vap.
going to go up and maybe try to start working on VAPs.
Yep.
That way the fleets can worry about just running up and shooting stuff, getting in a good position, because they will erase those P1 squads. So if you guys are interested in the ban process, I actually did get photos of all of turn 0.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just do a little turn 0 breakdown
Yeah,
while we're
absolutely.
waiting for the round to end.
So our turn 0 started with, in the first slot was rapid reinforcements, breakthrough, and hemmed in. Our blue rebel player, obviously with an FD cannon against a tank, got rid of breakthrough, as one would expect, pushing us to recover. Dennis with his tank then got rid of rapid reinforcements, not wanting fleets to be able to pop, or an FD cannon to be able to pop into a back line, pushing the minefield. So at this point, after each player getting one ban, we were on hemmed in minefield recover. And then ironically enough, our rebel player got rid of recover with all of his infiltrate and pushed it to sabotage with bombing run in the 4th column. So Dennis with the tank could have pushed for bombing run.
That's true.
But
I don't think you do bombing run though as 8 activation.
no, you're guaranteed to get one of your bombs off.
Wow, complete the mission.
But that's it. Yeah, and complete the mission.
Right.
And then he chose to just pass and let it sit at AP sabotage. Oh no, he got rid of hemmed in to push us to AP for the last ban. So, because this game gets real hard. Sabotage as red player on hemmed in is absolutely 0 amounts of fun.
So our command cards came out. It was complete the mission versus there is no try. So Luminous being taken back into Dennis's hand.
Okay. I don't think Biston's the one who really wants an order here because he's the one with suppression and he really wants to recover, shoot again. So I don't know who he wants to really get the double axe. Maybe it's just the fleets are going to run and gun. So. Alright, I'm going to go move our command card off the table.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yep.
Alright, so Legion terrain.
No, you're good. I got to get on TV somehow.
Gotta get on television somehow. Nice.
So.
So complete the mission looks like it went to the veterans to pass to the Mark IIs again.
Okay, yeah, I like that. It means all of those things are going to get lots of actions because complete the mission doesn't care about where the order came from, which is a fun part of that card.
Right.
We're historical models, and I do a lot of Napoleonic 28mm Spanish civil Spanish. Yeah.
Oh, so we got a goofy line of sight check through the archway.
Yep.
Dynamic terrain's always fun for that.
I think that was a.
They're also having to
phase one.
contend with our camera placement, which can make it tricky.
Yeah, a little bit. Sorry about that. It's just reality for us.
Yeah, Padme and R2 are just getting up that cliff face.
Yeah. They are advancing.
I was not expecting them to get this aggressive, I'm not going to lie. But at some point you've got to. I mean, if you're a red player on intercept, or not on intercept, excuse me, on sabotage. Yes, we've got people in the background talking about cool cool Spanish Civil War models.
Well, his initial compliment was that we have the best terrain,
Which we always do.
Which we always do. Yeah, we have the best terrain of all the systems.
Meet the coolest people at these tables. Our streaming booth is not super far removed from the public. They can sneeze on us.
Yeah, they really can. They oftentimes they'll come in and they'll ask me for something because they think I'm the information desk.
Yes, because you do have many monitors and brightly colored buttons.
Right, I look like I know what I'm talking about or know what I'm doing because I'm so brightly colored.
It's true. You are the luminous bean on Yoda's card.
Bright colors attract people, you know. You know, it's like birds. You know?
We've just hour and a half left in the round. These guys are both playing, remarkably quick.
And it's 2:00, so
let's do a giveaway.
Let's open the giveaway. Let's get that open for you.
Give us just a few minutes, guys. We'll tell you when to go.
Yep, just 1 minute and go.
All right, let's go ahead and spam hashtag giveaway in the chat, everybody. We're going to let this sit for about an hour, and
spam that giveaway.
And you should get a little pop-up when your giveaway is accepted.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
Yeah, the giveaway pack is really generous. Really, really generous. So big thanks to Darkfire Designs, 6-Up Supply, the Legion Tournament Circuit, these little guys called Atomic Mass Games.
Yeah, just a small company. There's only one entry per person.
Yeah.
It's only one entry per person, guys. I love that custom range ruler. That's so cool. It like bends and snaps and folds.
That is super cool.
That is.
I would, if I had to play Dennis, I'm not gonna lie, I'd have to mess with it myself a little bit, make sure it's the same,
yeah, the
right length,
yeah.
And there's no secret trap doors or hidden compartments.
Oh, I doubt it. I doubt
it. I doubt it too.
Yeah.
Dennis is a good guy. It's been cool getting to, because obviously him from being from Germany, he's one I haven't gotten to meet before. Mm-hmm. It was really good to hang out and meet some new people.
It was super cool to meet him in person. You know, if you win, I'm going to reject you.
Oh, I know. We're going to win. We're going to give it away on the Stabcast.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's what we do at these tournaments. We show up, we take other people's stuff, and we go home. And that happened to me today, and I'm salty. Or yesterday, and I'm salty about it.
Oh, someone took your stuff?
No, my wins and my promos.
And
my chance of victory.
My stuff.
Yeah.
In air quotes. These rebels have such a strong hideout in the mountains back here.
Yeah.
It's really tough to break in without taking unnecessary damage.
I will say I'm a little disappointed at the lack of fanny packs at this table.
True.
There are more fanny packs at this tournament than I expected to see, I'm not going to lie. I've seen several people sporting them, Stabcast and or otherwise. Looks like it's that FD cannon. I saw him refresh something and pick up a bunch of dice, or is it piston time? Looks like it's FD time.
It's FD time.
Just looking at somebody on the side of that mountain, whether it's R2 or Yoda or
so
whoever.
It's a refresh shoot from the FD cannon. Heavy cover taking away 2. Yoda dodging, or 1 Yoda dodge.
The best dice are the ones you don't have to roll.
That's right. deciding whether he wants to spend them both. Looks like he will.
Yeah. We got Pope Salami in the chat. Good to see you, friend.
Yeah, I'm stoked to see it succeeding. You know, it seems to be winning.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing about Legion is you can take a list that on paper doesn't work, and just practice it and grind it out, and you know how to play it, and your opponent has no clue how to.
Yeah, how to play against it.
Yeah. And I think there's a lot of, especially in these long weekends, where if you're bringing now some medalists are medalists for a reason. Don't get me wrong. But like we've all mentally prepared ourselves for Yoda, Padme, Saber.
Yeah.
Whether we can deal with it or not is another thing, but we at least have some ideas on how to deal with it.
Well,
when this rolls up to your table, you know, double path, FD, Cassian, Jin, like you've got to start immediately with the clock running in the background, formulating your plan from scratch.
Right.
It's not something you were sitting with your Legion journal with the night before. Me and how am I going to tackle this?
What would I have run this weekend if I was playing? I don't know.
That's a good question.
That's a very good question. Something with... I would be on the horns of a dilemma.
Okay.
I would run either something with Anakin and maybe Shooty Wookiees.
All right.
I don't know if I would have run Overwatch or not. I think I might have just run O-Push. Overwatch Shooty Wookiees are really good, though.
Yes.
Or I would have run Han Operative Luke.
I hear all the cool kids ran Han Operative Luke into the ground. We ran it into the ground.
No, some of you got through.
Yes. Oh no, a handful made it through.
A handful made it through.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Like, Wookiees are really good. There's no question. But there are many situations, especially against droids, where you're just completely outclassed by Magna Guard in every department. Like in melee, you just bite it. Like you swing and they save, and then they swing back and you don't save.
Right.
And the same is true for shooting too. But shooting you might be a little bit more successful.
I think you're a little more.
You get past the melee Pierce immunity.
Yeah, you got to, as long as you're taking the bowcaster.
Yeah, as long as, and I always take a bowcaster. I don't bother with the battle shield because I like the flexibility.
I agree.
Yeah. But Legion is a game where it's very mini-maxy.
Yeah.
I don't know how you say it. Min-max.
I think that is a way to play. I like to think that I don't necessarily play that way. Like the list I took, I thought I had Op Luke, which is super comfort pick for me, and then a soft answer to a lot of different things.
So it would probably have been like Anakin, Clone Commander, Anakin with Saber Throw, maybe one RPS troop.
Okay.
One Z6 troop.
The art man, I think it was Al Paz who did it to me. The Saber Throw RPS fire support is just sick.
It is
nasty.
so sick. I love that play. It is the sickest play.
Yeah.
Pierce 3 is so dirty.
Pierce 3 and then the stacking impact, and you're just like, well, goodbye, airspeeder. It was nice while you were here.
And then like shooting Wookiees. Like I have an Anakin list, I think, with melee Wookiees and Echo.
Okay.
That I might have tried to run. It was like melee Wookiees, Echo, Z6s, and Anakin with Clone Commander. And I think that might have been helpful. It might have been somewhat successful today.
Yeah.
But I don't think it would have won the tournament.
So it looks like Octobear is looking how he wants to crest the hill into Rebel no fun time land.
Yeah, he's got to be careful.
Because there's going to be a bunch of fleet troopers waiting for him.
He's also got to be careful of Sentinel here.
Yeah.
He was measuring range 2 off the Mark II. So if he doesn't remember Sentinel, he might just crest the hill.
That is really good. That's a really good point.
Yeah, I don't want to give it away. Because sometimes that you don't want to spectate that information.
Right, exactly.
It's like warning them that they're going to run into it. I don't want to be that guy.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real though.
David here's a professional. I'm loud all the time. That's why I don't say insightful things. Tangents and transitions. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, I like that. I appreciate that very much. Okay, here comes Yoda. Yoda running up the hill. He's running up that hill. Nobody knows that song by Kate Bush.
No, I cannot speak at that volume. You're right. That's why David's gonna have to find a new friend for tomorrow, because tomorrow it's gonna matter.
I think you can try.
If you find someone else to run the team event for me, you got it.
Oh, that's true. You have to run the team event. Oh man. Okay. I'll find somebody.
I'll get someone to run the team event for me. I'm not sure. Franz is volunteering to take one of my spots. I'm not sure which.
Make him run the team event.
We've got 2 more games today, and we'll have 3 games tomorrow.
Oh no, one more game today.
Oh, one more game today. Well,
one more game today.
Yeah. Well, this game and one more.
Yeah.
Which this one's just getting started.
There you go, Genghis John. Someone knows that song. There you go. Someone knows that artist.
So I will say, sitting here, I know the people at home probably can't hear this, but since I've been doing it locally and then at New Orleans, I jump a little bit every time I hear Judge. I'm just oh, that's not me today. I don't have to do anything.
Your head pops up like a squirrel. As if they could see me doing my squirrel impression.
It was a glorious squirrel impression.
It was very nice. Sorry that y'all missed it. This is why you gotta come to Vegas.
We're aiming for next year. We're gonna rent out the auditorium in the casino. We're gonna put David in there, and people can come and just spectate David streaming the game.
Yeah, it's like a show unto itself.
Yeah. Sorry you missed the main event, but you can come hang out with the Yavin Base Auditorium.
Right.
Brought to you by 6 Up Supply.
Right.
Let's spam Keegan's inbox and make it happen, y'all.
It's like, dear Keegan, send David to Vegas again. Okay, Yoda's like looking for some force push shenanigans.
Yep.
They're having a hard time with this.
I think you just somehow managed to get 3 to 4 dodges on Yoda.
Yeah, he just put a bunch of dodges on Yoda, and he's going to use Force Wave, I think. So this is Yoda doing a Force Wave attack, I'm pretty sure. And getting Jack.
Yeah.
Just nothing there except for the 1.
But wound's a wound.
Yeah, wound is a wound.
Definitely want more than that, but now he gets to recohere him, which is important.
Right, scatter them up the cliff.
Let Padme do her work. Sharpshooter 2's, no joke.
No, I think that was a force push. That had to be force push because there's no way you could start the melee.
Yeah, did he maybe scatter them forward to get...
I think he scattered them forward to get the force push.
Yeah.
The draw for the giveaway is going to be at...
on the hour.
3 o'clock on the hour, yeah.
Wherever that hour mark is for you.
It's about 3 o'clock. Our time, 3 o'clock Pacific, so about 45 minutes from now. All right, here comes the Pathfinders now.
He's just going to continue to push forward here with Viston.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Biston is exhausted, so if he moves, he's not getting the 5 dice from Biston. He's downgrading Biston to just 2. But if he can, you know, slide tackle into Evaporator, and if he does it right, he may be able to get out of Tank's arc to make it pivot. I mean, it still probably kills him, but he doesn't get the aim token at least, and it's facing the wrong direction for the rest of the Rebel army.
Right. Looks like a move and a forward cohesion to try to see around and kill off that phase 1.
Right.
Just rolling a few. Ooh, triple crits.
That'll do.
Yeah, very good. That goes away from cover, and if he can see both phase 1s, this could be a problem. Ooh, there it is.
2 wounds on the tank.
I requested not on the tank. It's 2
Oh,
wounds on the phase 1s. That was on the phase 1.
So is that down to unit leader?
Yeah, that down to unit leader. Yeah. So phase 1s are dead. He got exactly what he needed with those dice.
Praise be.
Praise be to Bistan. Just roll crits, baby.
May you sense all the danger and dauntless out of
Saber,
unrighteousness.
The Saber shot, duck and cover.
Yeah, Biston's done his job. If he panics off the board, who cares?
Yeah.
You want to roll as many dice as possible here to try not to get wiped in, because even then, that's not that great of a Saber roll.
Yep. Duck and cover, danger sense. Not a lot of paint.
2 paint.
2 paint versus, I believe, six hits from the tank, so I think that might wipe the squad. Looks like he's picked them up. No, it picked up Bistan, but it didn't pick up.
Yeah, I think he's got the unit leader left because he gets to roll
Right.
extra dice with danger sense.
Here's a trivia question. What's the name of the Pathfinder unit leader?
Oh, Steve, I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Okay, it's Melshi.
His name, like, praise be Biston.
His name is Melshi.
You can go start your own church of Melshi.
Bodhi Rook calls him by his name.
Okay. You learn something new every day here at
Yeah,
Yavin
his
Base.
name is Melshi. Exactly. See, I'm glad people know. Some Star Wars trivia for you.
Yep. Yep, you know, I try. I'm trying to keep it PG, and I'm mostly succeeding. Not entirely.
But mostly. So many units have yet to activate for Matthew. Oh, the tank must have taken a standby. People are asking if the tank standby shot. I don't think it did. I think it was drawn.
That range ruler's so neat.
That is so cool.
Biston died, but I believe we still have a Pathfinder unit leader.
Yeah, Bistan did die. We still have the Pathfinder unit leader alive.
Just to continue to be a thorn in the side.
It's possible that he could dauntless and score a point. Even.
Yeah, if he gets to activate before he's killed and he doesn't panic and he can dauntless and hit the VAP, I think that's GG.
I didn't use AP shell. I used twin laser turret.
Because I don't know the Republic has anybody else who can physically get over to the VAP.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. So he's measuring with Padme here. He's going to move Padme and shoot the FD cannon, I think. Because there is no try. She has a relentless, so she can do her little peekaboo move.
Yep.
So she's going to peekaboo and shoot the FD cannon. But he's going to end up triggering the standby. I think they're discussing the standby trigger. So she has to do the move because this is going to interrupt the relentless maneuver as the standby trigger.
Yep. Stuff falling, like that's the way we
Yeah.
talked about this last game. The really cool, pretty dynamic terrain can sometimes be less conducive to the physicality of Legion.
That's right. Okay, looks like Did Padme decide not to shoot after all? Looks like it.
I think so, because he couldn't find a spot to stick her where she wasn't going to just get annihilated.
Get annihilated by standbys, yeah. Rally roll for the FD cannon, and I believe it didn't panic because it's next to Jin.
90 points for a Courage 3 commander is pretty cool.
It's going to recover.
Some fire support
Have you
action.
ever, Stabcast Will, have you ever played 4 rounds in a row? That's like leg day. At least to me.
Right.
Especially on a concrete floor.
Guys, yeah, what round is it? This is round 2. We are still early.
Yeah, it's round 2, and we've got 69 minutes remaining.
Nice.
Yeah, I would probably ask my opponent to hurry up. But I don't know, I'm just a little sweaty like that, I guess.
Honestly, 70 minutes, I think, is plenty of time at this point. We're almost halfway through turn 2, with
Right.
advanced positions as a setup.
Yeah,
Because each of these rounds is going to go quicker and quicker and quicker, especially with
assuming things die.
yeah. Which the Rebel activations, unless it's Biston, are pretty flimsy. And then the Republic just doesn't have that many, and they're already down 1. Oh no. Well, it answers that question whether that's considered 1 or 2 pieces of terrain.
That's going on the highlight reel. Oh. Who's favored to win right now? Rebels. Rebels are looking like the favorite right now.
Yeah. Yeah, Nick, fix your stuff. We will be sure to convey all the props you guys have given for this table to Nick. He did put a lot of work into it, and it does look really, really good.
So Rebels are on the move underneath the rock bridge.
Yeah, let's see if we have a better view of it on camera 3 here underneath.
Maybe 2. Maybe. I think it's blocked off still by that big terrain piece.
Can't see who's coming in on under the other side.
Yeah, I can't really tell who that is. It's a little dark under there. Is that Jin? That might be Jin. It looks like either Jin or Cassian.
Yeah.
I think these are phase 1s.
Yeah, just phase 1's taking pot shots, 3 hits.
Yeah. Suppression. And 1
It must
save.
have been Jin because the this is the symbol.
Danger sense.
Yep, danger sense done. Didn't do a whole lot, so 3 wounds. Does that put Jin on 5 because she took 2 from a mine earlier?
No, I think those are the evaporator wounds. I think that's just 3 for her. Rebels can just ignore the Saber for the rest of the game. Yeah, potentially.
Yeah, I wouldn't stick my effort into trying to bring it down.
So that's Jin shooting. She's got a crit with Pierce now.
It's like rebel troopers are activating in the background. Let me go see. I'm gonna go see if I can figure out who's underneath there.
Yeah, can you show me or tell me who? Because I'm having trouble figuring it out myself. Here's POW Pathfinders moving up.
So Jin is the one underneath the rock formation.
And how many wounds does she have?
I didn't quite see. It was a handful. Then we've got Cassian is right next to the fleet trooper with the VAPs, and K2 is kind of bridging the
he's kind of
calculate
between
the odds gap
right
between the two of them.
And the POW Pathfinders are moving into the valley there.
Yeah, Biston got over a course of a couple shots of Phase 1 squad before they could even get to a VAP.
Mm-hmm.
And I think at this point, that's going to be a moot VAP, and it becomes a three VAP game.
Right, because that VAP is worth 0 to anyone.
Yeah.
But again, like
there is a Pathfinder unit leader over there who can theoretically change that.
Right. But it's looking like Rebels will be ahead 4-2. Okay, we got Rebellious.
Rebellious versus is that size?
Size matters not. Yeah. So Yoda 1 pip is being unleashed. Like Pope Salami says, I'm pretty sure the Rebels can just win now because Gar can't do the second Vaporator. They just have nothing over there.
Yoda's pushing up on that hill. It's going to be...
Yeah, I mean, Yoda can
it's going to be difficult.
Yoda can try to neutralize the VAP situation.
Yeah.
That's definitely the case.
I definitely think it is a Republic uphill battle, though.
Yeah, it's...
Now, and there is R2 in the mix.
I would say the Rebels are favored a little bit.
Yeah.
Where did R2 go?
Is he not with the pile of Republic heroes?
Oh yeah, R2 is still there. That's right. He's on the rock. Yeah, that's right. Here's the Saber shooting at the Pathfinders again. I'm almost certain. Focus over here so we can see that going on. For 4.
Cover takes 1.
Cover takes 1. So danger sense. Sensing some danger, but it's not quite enough.
Not quite enough. So there's a side release that he didn't get to activate and push the VAP.
Right. Makes the situation not as bad.
But the fact that the Saber tank has spent 3 of its 6 turns shooting a single Pathfinder group and is now out of Yoda exemplar range is pretty big. I mean, we can say rip Paths, but Paths I think have this game on their back right now.
Yep. Absolutely.
Praise be his name. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. But it just takes too long to kill. So you end up wasting a bunch of time.
Move this over here where the action is.
Jin Rebellious, I think, is going to come in there. He's just behind that cliff. Let's do the overhead.
Yeah, well, maybe I can get it on 3?
Maybe? Can you get it on 3 there?
Yeah. So, really glad to have everybody out hanging out with us this afternoon.
Yeah, it's awesome.
This is some of the best streaming numbers I've seen for Legion in a hot minute, so it's excited to have happen.
LVO is one of the best tournaments in the whole country.
3 blanks.
All year.
believe that was Jin into Was that Jin into Padme?
I think so.
Getting 3 wounds on Padme means she's halfway there on the rebellious turn, which means I believe she is still unactivated, so she can theoretically do it again. I guess if she moved and shot, it was Jin's activation, so he's still got the rebellious proc coming.
What kind of tournaments do you guys go around streaming? Well,
This one.
Yeah.
You were at SoCal in October.
I was at Lone Star Open.
Yep.
I was at SoCal in October. I'm here at LVO, and I'm going to be at Adepticon in Chicago in March.
Yeah.
Yeah, whether streaming or playing, I'm not certain. I really want to play.
I know you do, buddy. Yeah, me and Al miss you in our gauntlet of champions of people who play too much Legion.
Yeah.
You were up there with us for a good. You were ahead of me for a good little while. Yes, that is us, beautiful people in the background. Hello. We will probably not, unless something wild happens and I get a windfall of money in the next 2 weeks, I won't be streaming Cherokee.
Yeah,
I know David's got an obligation.
Yeah.
So
I have an obligation for
and I'll be
Cherokee.
TOing it, and so I won't really be able to focus on streaming in any case. It is a rig I would love to be able to put together. But the best way to come see the Cherokee Open is just to come play the Cherokee Open. It's going to be a lot of fun. Ask anybody that went to New Orleans, it'll be a lot of the same deal. I think, is this Jin's actual rebellious attack? Just one. Looks like she saves, but it's pierced. Padme rallying. Yeah, Cherokee's gonna be a fun time, everyone.
So you're organizing that?
Yeah, I am. They put me in charge. Can you believe it?
Oh my God. How many players do you expect?
I'm hoping for around 30.
Okay.
But
Nice,
because
nice,
of
cozy event.
where it is, and like just less than 30 days after this one, and it's not near a super major airport, I know it can be difficult to get to. So if it's bigger than New Orleans, I'll be happy. We had 26 in New Orleans.
Okay.
So,
yeah, you can't be beaten if you don't play. That's also
right.
true. You don't have to go through the pain of losing at a tournament.
Yeah, I mean, true, but I don't get games played, and Al pulls further ahead of me in the games played race.
Yeah, that's true.
So, on Bushman's Ladder. So, anyone who knows me knows how that hurts me more than anything else. Looks like we got some Rebel vets just taking some pot shots. A wound goes on to...
Is that Yoda?
Was that Yoda, maybe?
That might have been Yoda.
Looks like he's fishing for a wound token, so...
Yeah, that was Yoda.
All right.
That may have actually been Fleet's punching.
Okay,
That may have been Fleet's punching.
Yeah, it was 4 black dice, yeah. They hit like vets when they punch.
They do.
Sergeant hits pretty cool on Rebel units.
It looks exactly the same. So for those of you just joining us, it is sabotage. The Vaporator situation is looking very favorable for the Rebellion right now. The Republic unfortunately assigned one of their phase 1s to the Vaporator on the far right there that got intercepted by a Bistan infiltrate. And Bistan infiltration managed to kill them off. And so the game went south pretty quickly for the Republic from there.
Looks like some phase 1's doing some shooting, getting 2 wounds through after cover. Looks like they rolled too many dice.
Yep. And it turned out to be the same result anyway.
Well, I think both of them were blocks.
Yeah, I think they were double blocking.
So,
If this FD not taking damage
today. A lot of
today.
things here have kind of, some variance has gone against Dennis here for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But I still think the play of the game has been that infiltrate angle.
Yeah.
That was just woefully under defended.
That's definitely the case.
But Dennis definitely does have the coolest painted vehicle and the most badass measuring template.
Yeah, bar none.
As someone who's played this game since day one and I still have not painted mine, that thing is pretty cool.
Yeah, like this list is actually pretty weak as red, I feel. The Saber list.
I can see that, yeah.
I think it's actually a little bit weak, yeah, as red, just because of objectives, right? Like, this is not the Saber's best objective.
No,
Like the idea behind it is to.
but it was this breakthrough or recover.
Yeah.
So
I think you'd rather play recover, but even then, like it's hard to play recover.
Quad
with
infiltrate.
Yeah, no, never mind. I mean, I had a similar loss. I was playing Anakin Saber against Iden ISF.
Okay.
And the same thing happened to me. Like I had to choose between payload or recover, and so I was like, okay, let's just do recover. I'll just blast him off the board with my Saber. Turned out ISF 2 save.
Yeah, they do, believe it or not.
So my Saber was only able to do like 2 damage to Inferno over the course of the entire game.
True.
And by the time I had finally chewed through Inferno Squad, I was so far behind on the objective, I couldn't actually catch the middle box at all.
Ooh,
so I decided to send Anakin out by his lonesome to try to retrieve it, and he just died.
Yeah.
He's not Yoda.
So there's a good question in chat. What's your favorite objective condition deployment?
Oh gosh.
And I know it can vary, like army to army, but like, what is your comfort pick?
My comfort pick. That's really hard. Major KP. That's my comfort pick.
Condition?
Yeah. Condition. Clear.
What are you, a core box?
I'm a core box.
What is this boring stuff?
Major KP.
God. Oh, you hurt my heart.
Yeah. I just heard Dennis say we have 3 rounds left.
Yeah.
Saying like, let's hurry up here.
Oh, me?
Yeah, let's put the same question to you.
Intercept, hostile, danger close. Danger close intercept gets so squirrely.
It's really weird.
And I love squirrely games. I like the walkie objectives. Anything you got to get on the table and keep moving.
So just confirming, Yoda did take that wound earlier.
Yep.
Oh my goodness! Big saves coming out for Matthew. I mean, I like Vaporators too, but I don't play lists that are good at it anymore.
That's fair. I know we are running down the clock. We still got 52 minutes. I actually feel like the players have played at a pretty good clip, despite the activation disadvantage. Because once again, we did have AP, and the games are always slow to start after lunch.
Yeah. This is a POW Pathfinder, trying to see some phase 1s around the corner here.
Hear the rattling of POW dice.
Ooh. Holy.
Jesus.
Ugh. 7 hits?
Why? All right. Why is Matthew here playing Legion when the casino is just down the hallway?
I know, for real. 8-hit POW shot?
May have to reevaluate POW in my list.
Yeah, 8 down to 6. That's just lucky, man.
Yeah, I know, 100%.
Oh, how did I not even say supply drop? Sorry, supply drop, not
Okay.
clear. Screw
Okay.
clear. Supply drop is my favorite.
I mean, it is clear conditions plus.
Yeah, well, it's emergent. It's emergent gameplay. Yoda full saves it.
All right.
There you go. Yoda's like shrug.
Yeah.
It's like thanks.
Takes his suppression and goes on somewhere. I think he got one. I think there was one surge. I think he got one.
Oh,
one
sorry.
phase
That was a phase
He
one,
got one
not
phase
Yoda.
one.
Never mind.
But
POW,
still.
POW shot a phase 1. He didn't shoot Yoda. I thought he shot Yoda, but Yoda's in melee right
Yoda's
now.
engaged. Yep. We're very happy for him. We're waiting.
We're
on
gonna
the
draw
RSVP.
we're gonna draw this giveaway in about 20 minutes or so, top of the hour, and then we'll start another one because we got two bags to give away.
Yep. Lots of walking around, trying to find the best way out of this, around this hill. Can be quite treacherous.
The winner is announced at 6 at the top of the hour.
Yep.
The 6 o'clock is when we announce it. In about 18 minutes now.
If we go down to camera 2 here, you can just see a cacophony of tokens that the rebels have seemed to have kind of built up in this fortress of terror.
Yeah, wow. That's Cassian with 3 aims and a standby.
Yeah. And there's some fleets back there with a standby and an aim and a dodge.
Yep, just waiting for Yoda to get out of melee.
Yeah.
So once Yoda exits melee, he'll get caught by standby.
Yeah, you hardly ever see rebels stacking up that many tokens like that, but this list can do it.
Yeah, I can do it because of Jin and Ken K2
Yep.
and the cards.
You
Yeah,
notice-
so blue basically turtling. You were gonna say though?
Yeah, finding Yoda's descent path down here is going to be tricky. Because you got to go far enough down to where it's like a climb or a clamber and still get base to base. Because he's got to hit this VAP. It's a 3 VAP game. R2 can maybe even it out, but once Yoda and Padme, if they melt away, R2's going to be a sitting duck to all that firepower.
So Yoda does go down into the teeth of those rebels.
Now he may be doing it in such a way, I'm not sure, if he's going to be able to hide behind the cliff where a lot of that stuff can't see him. Because I'm pretty sure the fleets back there are going to be out of range, but I don't imagine
I think he's charging these veterans.
Okay.
I think that's what's happening. Rust Bucket, you did not miss the giveaway. It's in 15 minutes. There's 4 from Yoda.
And Yoda can just clear these squads because stuff like that.
Yeah, that happens. So many blanks. He's going to clear them all out. There's the Grandmaster revealed after killing off those guys. And he's going to force push that other unit into him, and he's going to then attack again, I think, with There Is No Try.
Okay.
So killing off 2 units quickly.
Or does he just keep himself in cover?
That's also true. He could just keep himself in melee. So did he do the evaporator? Yeah, he keeps his dodge token.
So an FD token come out, but then immediately flipped over. So maybe it was just
No, the FD went ahead. Is activating actually.
okay.
I think they may have agreed it was difficult terrain and not elevation.
That's the way Yoda moved. That's what I would imagine.
Yeah, I think they agreed it was difficult terrain to get up on that because I think it's shorter than a silhouette.
So we are but humble commentators, not judges. I've not measured everything on that table.
Me either. I'm not too fussed about it personally.
No. Both players seem chill with it.
Yeah, it doesn't upset me too much to see that. I'm pretty sure they agreed.
I don't think we had a single judge call last game. I think we've only had one so far today.
Yeah, Yoda's 1 pip gives him disengage. So suppressive FD with only 3 paint there. Shooting into Padme.
2 wounds on Padme.
Yep.
She's got to be getting close. If she's
No,
not.
maybe shooting R2? I can't tell which. Yeah, R2. He shot R2 with the FD cannon. But it's a suppressive gun, so now R2 has two suppression tokens, which is weird, right?
Yeah. Well, and that's the second time he's done it, isn't it? I believe early on in the round, he shot R2 with a suppressive weapon and it double stacked him.
Was that the last game, though?
Maybe it was.
Maybe it was.
Maybe I'm insane. I think I'm insane.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was long gun Wookiees. I'm mixing my games because it's the same factions on the same table.
I know it starts to blur together like a lockdown. Where's the Saber? Here's the Saber. On the opposite side of the board.
Yeah, facing
the
nothing.
wrong way. Yeah, facing the wrong way. And fleet's going into R2D2. Just 3 there, but it's Pierce 1, so
yep.
R2 may bite the dust here. Oof. R2 is gone.
R2's out.
Dusted. Yeah, I mean, Dennis is just running out of stuff.
Yeah. He's down 2 acts now, 2 of them pretty powerful action. Yoda can't do all the things he wants to do because he's got to babysit a VAP now.
Right.
We do have a top-down view, Sean.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put that on right now.
Yep.
Just so you can see it.
Laconia, good to have you, buddy.
It's just a giant. It's just a giant blob of rebels on the left-hand side of your screen.
Yeah.
And a whole lot of Jin and POW Pathfinders attacking the rear flank of the clone push led by Yoda into that evaporator on the left side of your screen. Hey, good morning, Zyconia. Glad that you're here watching the stream. Congrats on your win at CanCon, I think.
Yeah, it was CanCon.
Yeah, it was CanCon. Congrats on being 5-0, I think. Right, now that's a great point that Krugar is making. Like, if POW really wanted to, he could actually like push POW down to the clone evaporator and start messing with the clone's evaporator as well. Because
I honestly think that's maybe what Jin is going to go do.
Yeah, Jin might do that. Well, Jin is in melee currently. She's in melee with Padme.
Oh, okay. She did run up and bump.
Yeah, I think she ran up and got into melee there.
All right, it looks like we are at the round, so going into turn 4 with 40 minutes remaining. I don't think this one will go the turn 6 distance, but I do feel like both players have been playing at a similar quip. All of Jin cards are gone, so it's going to be Cassian card time, which could be really spicy with controlling of how Yoda's going to play. I really like Last Stand here with Jin having all those wounds on her.
Last Stand is huge right here. You can put it on Jin for 3 tokens.
Yep. I'm going to, while they're kind of deploying order tokens, I'm going to go count VAP points really quick.
Okay, please do. Zyconia asks, how are these spine terrain pieces defined? I'm pretty sure they are defined as impassable. So the other clone evaporator is by that green building on the right side of your screen, Ezra. So you can see in this view there's 2 evaporators in the middle and then 1 evaporator on the right side, and then the last evaporator is in the far middle top, out of sight actually from this angle.
So on the Rebel VAPs, they've been tapped 3 times for Rebels.
Okay.
And the clones have to do 1 more tap on their VAP kind of behind the red house behind the tank.
Okay.
But there is a phase 1 squad back there whose literal only mission in life is to do that.
To do that, yeah.
So it is relatively close. It is just 2 to 3. Yoda's on the VAP. All is not lost. Zyconia, do I count when the Aussies come to take Worlds? Am I an honorary member when we get to Worlds? Hashtag Bush Pigs for life.
Bush Pigs for life. There you go. An honorary Aussie.
Yep. Bunch of crits.
It's 2 crits from, I believe, a phase 1.
Yeah. Nothing to sniff at.
Nothing to sniff at.
I already have. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've already slipped some swear words in.
Oh, that might have been a Padme into Jin, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or, I don't know, because Jin... Oh, Jin just took a bunch of wounds there. She took 2 additional wounds from Padme. But I'm curious why she would take. I guess because of the crits there.
She rolled all crits.
She rolled.
Jin's got duck and not situational.
Oh, I see. So Jin got danger sense and melee plus 2 saves for the crits. Okay, that's why he rolled 3. Just doing some math. No, Jin's down to 1. She did not die.
Yeah, danger sense is good.
Yeah, and having 3 dodge tokens for last stand is also really good.
Yeah. Not that you can do anything against them with crits, but
yeah. Six E5S. This is so degenerate.
Yes, it is. I expect nothing less.
So obnoxious.
Expect nothing less.
Yeah, so obnoxious. But 2 Magnas as well, so, you know. No big deal.
All right, looks like we're up to Saber shenanigans, maybe. Camera 4 here.
Yep.
So we're doing some hand modeling, miming.
He's like trying to strafe, I think.
Yeah, trying to do his best mental math as he can.
He's trying to strafe and move here.
Strafing down the cliff.
Probably gonna just take a look at that FD turret and say, okay, I'm just gonna eliminate you now.
Please stop shooting my friends.
Yeah.
Or is this the place where you start like splitting fire up to try to just ping down activations because you're on the back foot, like risk it for the biscuit.
So here comes Saber into FD cannon. Not a bad shot.
Not a bad shot at all.
Especially with no aim. Although it's a lot of surges. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's not such a good shot. It's a lot of surge tokens.
Okay. I just see paint and no paint.
Yeah, critical 2. That's because you play Rebel.
Yeah, you're right.
So Rebels, like, they surge all the time. So it's like 3 crits or something, I think, into the FD cannon. Make that 4, and the FD is going to save 1. And roll up 1 save out of 4.
Taking 3, which
leaves it on 4 health. Or leaves it on 2 health remaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 health remaining. So the Saber, if the Saber gets to shoot again, it will be able to kill the FD. I'm pretty sure.
but then
it's too little, too late because you've shot Bistan and you've shot an FD cannon all game.
Yeah. That's rough.
That's very rough. But I mean, like, what could you do? It was 11 activations.
Yeah,
so
no, it was 12, I think, wasn't it?
It was 12 activations.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was a 4 activation lead, which means you really need to clear 1 a turn with that tank, if not more, with standby shenanigans. But the objective and Bistan infiltrate just didn't let the standby stuff happen.
Okay, this is the last call for the giveaway, so please type hashtag giveaway to make sure you're entered, because we're going to draw a winner in 2 minutes.
Rebels pulling from the bag. Like, let's pop over here, get a little bit better view of what's going on. Also, for my dear Australian friends, we are doing international shipping, no region lock. I've been told that Endless will ship to the moon.
Yes.
Think is this is it though, Sean? Is Canada part of the rest of the world? Like I said, the moon. Alright, looks like we're charging up to that VAP. Rebels back on the bag. Fleet Troopers. The VAP that they are babysitting has been fully repaired.
So they're going to move up towards Yoda. Just flood in and overwhelm the lone Force user there.
Cassian, I believe, ran up towards the Vaporator. Or no, he's on the other side. The fleet's just stepped in front of Cassian.
Right. Cassian not as much of a factor this game.
Not as much as I would have thought, but the game took a very different turn than I thought.
It really did.
When we looked at lists and setup.
It really did. Okay, we're going to draw our winner. It's the top of the hour.
Yep.
So we got to do our draw.
Oh boy.
Here we go. And it is Muinko, M-U-I-N-K-O. You want to type exclamation point claim, not at claim.
Yep. Congrats, buddy. We'll get that shipped out to you at some point.
Congratulations, Muinko. Send me your details via Twitch or via Discord to get your prize. So Muinko just won an awesome swag bag.
Yeah.
Full of great Legion accessories, including 6 red dice and 6 white dice.
Congrats.
Congrats, sir, on your win. Just go ahead and send me your details, and we'll get you your stuff as soon as possible.
Looks like POW is making Pathfinders are just bullying clone secure evaporators. It looks like.
Yeah, that's what I figured they were going to end up doing. They are official dice, yes.
Can he get face to base?
I think so.
I love how there's just clones on the other side, and they're just doing the Spider-Man meme where they're pointing at each other.
Right, they're just pointing at each other. Can Yoda guidance himself? No.
No.
I wish he could. However, if he does play the 1 pip, he can claim, I think.
Yes.
He can do Evaporator twice on claiming.
Pope Salami, thanks for the sub.
Thank you so much, Pope Salami.
Big King Nasty, that is a great idea. But if we get in the same room, all in the room together, either one of 2 things is going to happen. We will all fight, or I'll just stare into Kyle's eyes the whole time.
It's going to trigger a wrestling beef. That's what's going to happen.
So, but yes, I would love to do a big community forum or Q&A or something.
Yes, it looks like Jin was defeated just there.
She bought so much room and so much space.
She really did.
But I think that it is a testament. Is Padme's still up, correct?
Yeah, Padme's still alive.
Like, he has put a ton of hate towards her, and she's still standing.
Yep. She is right there on the left-hand side of the screen, south of Yoda's position, where he is in melee with a large number of rebel troopers.
So we're punching Yoda. Yoda's saving out.
Yeah, Yoda's like, I don't care. That's funny that you think you can shoot, you can hit me.
I was about to say, at what point do you just disengage to let everything else shoot?
Yeah, I think that might be the play. I don't think Yoda has acted this turn.
I'm actually not sure what the activation gun is. I know we've lost 1 full set of phase 1s and R2 for Dennis, putting him down to 6. And then I think he's got a set of phase 1s on the hill, 1 behind the building, hitting his VAP, Padme Yoda.
There's at least 9 Rebel activations left.
The Rebels have lost, I think, 1 vet in Biston. And now Jen.
Right, and now Jen or so.
So, I mean, Yoda can definitely do some magic and try to pull this game back. Honestly, I think it's going to come back down to Pathfinders again.
Right, like Yoda neutralized that Evaporator there, I'm pretty sure.
Cassian, last time we had eyes on him, he's right in front of the Fleet Troopers on the Rebels' back VAP. About the 9:30, 10 o'clock position on your map as you see it now, on your screen now.
Yeah. The command card's coming out, I believe this is round 5?
Yep.
There is no try versus volunteer mission.
Yep.
So Gar will have priority coming up in this next round. Yoda putting his token down. Ordering Padme again for there is no try.
Yep, got to get the generation going.
Yep.
The flowers, I believe they did light cover and difficult terrain, some of it being area. I think the spires, I think, are heavy cover,
Yeah,
impassable.
I think that's what they did.
I think this game gets quite difficult if by the time the phase 1s at the back VAP activate, POW is still alive, things get really difficult. Looks like they're trying to do some finagling with said POW. Let's get the phase 1's shooting at the Pathfinders.
All right, so another giveaway is open. So please type hashtag giveaway to enter, and we'll draw this one at the conclusion of the game. Or the top of the hour, whichever comes first. I think the conclusion of the game is going to come before that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's going to be.
We'll get our hard dice down.
We're about 30 minutes away, or not 30, more like 40.
There's 21 minutes on the clock, and then 15 minutes.
Okay, so we're about 36 minutes away from hard dice. So in about 36 minutes, so that is, if you're on Pacific time, that's like 3:45 roughly. I can't math right now, man.
Yeah, no, my brain is still on East Coast.
Anyway,
like surely it's not just
whenever this game ends, we'll be giving away the another swag bag.
And the swag bags are sweet, guys. They are really sweet.
They really are, and I gotta say thanks to the people that supplied the stuff. 6-Up Supply, Legion Tournament Circuit, Legion Discord, Darkfire Designs, and of course, last but never least, Atomic Mass Games for the white dice swag.
And also, thanks all to you guys for hanging out with us.
Yeah,
And
we
putting up with me and David.
We can't forget to thank the audience for being such a great audience.
It's true. There's been far less trolling than I imagined.
Yeah,
Of all the dumb things that I've said. All right, we're doing some squatting and some shooting. This is Padme retreating. Is that a phase 1 retreating?
I think that's a phase 1 retreating to help the
back
phase
cap.
1s that are like now being threatened by POW Pathfinders.
Rebels go on the bag. So a component or something is missing. Ooh, no!
Oh, landslide.
Yeah,
They've agreed to put that away.
Yeah, neither one of them using the bridge right now.
Yeah, so they've agreed to just set that piece of terrain aside.
I believe the POW Pathfinder token was the one that came out.
Yeah, they decided to just be done with it. Yeah, POW Pathfinders are going now. Or no, that's not POW Paths. I think that's phase 1s. And no, is that Pathfinder punching? I think that was Pathfinder punching.
All right.
Into phase 1s.
The phase 1s could have hit the VAP and then come off of it to try to lock them down in POW and melee so they can't get base to the VAP.
Oh yeah, the paths are in melee. So the chat is confirming that for us. Yeah, Pathfinders are no joke in melee.
No, they
punch pretty hard.
They're black dice, yeah.
Yeah, they're black dice.
Single black search hit.
Yeah, they're stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Stormtroopers are actually pretty good in melee.
It's true. It's been known. The only thing you lose is you lose that consistency in the ceiling that that POW can bring you with the red-white.
That's right. Looks like the Saber is underway.
Yeah, it's good. If we can scoot all the way over here, it's actually going to get a really good firing angle down this lane. See what all it can catch.
Saber with a red die balanced on top of it looks pretty interesting. Here comes the tank, and it's a bit disappointing.
Yeah, that is a big disappointing. Is that just 3?
It's 4.
4?
Yeah. And 1 save there at least. I think we'll finish off somebody. Oh, into the fleets. Killing 3 fleets there with that shot.
Okay.
Not a bad shout from the Saber.
No, but if it's only getting 3, that means a scattergun is still on the move.
That's right.
And it looks like they make the rally.
This is turn 5. Yes, it is turn 5.
Yep. One more, this one and one more. We got 15 minutes. We should be able to get command cards for turn 6 down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we'll get turn 6.
They've been playing at a pretty good clip.
Yeah, they've picked it up since the earlier rounds here.
When this turn is done, guys, I'll go check the back VAP. I try to be as least invasive to the players as I can be.
Yeah, this is when it's really important for us as casters not to interfere with the game, because it's coming down to the final minutes, and we want the players to be able to feel like they've had a fair chance.
Yep. Thanks for the gifted sub.
Thank you, Mew & Co, for the gift sub.
Yeah.
Appreciate that a lot.
It's been a pretty good sub hype day.
Yeah,
We've had a lot of people throwing the love around.
I have. I've been lucky.
It's a great day.
It's a very good day. And I got to say thank you, Ryan, for being here to help out.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
It's a pleasure.
I'm glad I could do terrible yesterday to hang out with you today.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, this game.
This has been crazy good. Like I thought Rebels were going to kind of run away with it during Act 1, but Act 2 and Act 3 here, clones have made it a chess game.
They really have. They've stepped it up and are refusing to go down without a fight. All right, here's that second group of fleets moving out. The ones that did not get shot.
Howdy from Mount Fuji.
Wow.
We've had what, Chile and
we've had Chile, Spain. Now we got Mount Fuji.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Jegro Tokyo. Hajime Mashite, I think is how you say it.
Are any of the 5th Troopers
in
playing
Japanese.
LVO? A, I refuse to acknowledge they exist, and B, Bushman is. And Technophobia is here too. Timbo. So, yeah, they are well represented.
And from Finland as well. It's a worldwide game.
Yeah,
it's
it really
all over
is.
the world.
Yeah, I think Zirconia, the win condition for Gar is they have to at least tie up the mid-vap and not let POW mess with the back vap. We got Argentina. Man. All right, where's Antarctica?
Fleets. Where's Antarctica? Yeah.
I think that's the only continent we're missing right now.
It's the only continent we're missing right now, yeah. We've got representation on all continents, north and south.
Whoa, hold on.
Whoa.
France.
Brendan France coming in with the gifted subs. Thank you so much, Brendan. That's awesome.
There's been some real positivity up in here.
Yes, thank you for spreading the love.
The Antarctica Legioncy needs to step it up.
Yeah.
Let's get those penguins some range rulers.
By the time the stream hits Antarctica, the game will be over.
Probably.
Possibly. It would be a thing with a capital T.
How do we know David's not the thing?
No. Well, you know us plump swamp boys
That's right.
are made for sandwiches. You know.
That's true.
Yeah. There was some comment that Ben made earlier about how we get thirsty and the desert dries us up.
Man,
We have a need for sandwiches.
do we need to do a side podcast now? Plump Swamp Boys?
Plump Swamp Boys? That would actually be pretty hilarious, dude.
I would do it.
I would do it. Plump. What a word.
I gotta bring my New Orleans accent back.
Yeah. Your Nolans?
Oh, don't you start.
Oh, I won't start. I'm a joke when it comes to accents sometimes.
No, I really think we should go back to your Hulk Hogan from earlier.
Yeah, brother. I could try doing it. I can do Randy Savage.
There you go.
I can do Randy Savage. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
That Randy Savage.
The cream of the crop.
Yes, the cream. Unjustifiably in a position I'd rather not be in. but the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
And everyone tuned out.
And everyone tuned out instantly. What the hell is this noise coming through my speakers? Blam! No, everybody who knows the cream of the crop reference.
Yeah.
Listen, was I wrong? Not, strictly speaking, no. Strictly speaking, no. Anyway, we should probably get back to casting the game.
Yeah, there's a game going on.
There's a
It's
game
actually
going
rather
on.
tense.
Yeah, and we're just getting punchy. The energy was there.
That's
though.
true.
Energy
Yeah,
was there.
it was there.
That was right. I had the energy.
That hill is in exactly the wrong spot where we can't quite see what's on the other side of it
That's true.
on any of our cameras. What's the top down show us?
Let's take a look at the top down. Yeah. Oh, the fleets are moving through the canyon.
Yeah.
It looks like the phase 1 surrounding Padme have been cleared out.
Yoda doing Yoda things.
Yep, Yoda killing it again. Here I go killing again, and removing some fleet troopers from the board, or either veterans or fleets, either one.
I think those were vets.
Those were vets, yeah.
So I mean, Yoda's available for poking now, or
Yeah.
I think there's one fleet trooper left.
There is one fleet trooper left and K2SO
Yeah.
who are left on the Vaporator. So whatever Yoda tries to do, K2 and the fleets can undo.
Yeah.
So there's 2 veterans left, K2, or sorry, 2 fleets left up there, and K2 on the Vaporator with Yoda. Yoda spending some tokens here.
Yeah, I mean K2 is no joke in melee, but I don't think it's enough to get through Yoda.
Yeah.
I think Yoda's only taken 1 up to this point.
But Yoda can't kill K2 without a double attack,
Right.
because K2's got that 5 wounds, and Yoda only throws 4 dice in melee.
Yeah.
So he would need to play the 1 pip again.
FD laser cannon time. This thing has just been a perpetual thorn.
Yeah, it really has been. But he ended up having to make a choice because of that really brilliant Bistan infiltrate earlier in the game.
Yeah. So Ben, I agree that the 5 white die K2 gun is really good. This is a naked K2. No gun. No room for
Yeah,
it.
no gun at all.
He's just a punching bag.
FD cannon pivot shoots. Going to Yoda. Yoda spending dodges. And rolling a save.
Yeah, I think maybe going after Yoda's the wrong tactic here. I don't know, maybe not. You gotta do something.
I think he can end the game immediately if Yoda dies.
Yeah.
I think that might be the call that he's made. It's like if I just kill Yoda, I win. But then again, that's a far.
Well, there's some paint.
It's hard. But yeah, that's a lot of pain into Yoda. So 3 for Yoda. Yoda dropping 2, unfortunately. So Yoda on 2 wounds now, out of 5. So 3 wounds remaining. And I'll say it again, please do, if you're not entered the giveaway, type hashtag giveaway. Type it now so you can get in before we draw at the end of the game. Yoda taking another wound. Or no, no, those are Yoda's wounds. Why did he brush it aside like that and put a 3 wound marker down?
I think they're just clearing things up. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah,
Looks like Cassian generating some tokens.
yeah. Cassian shooting his pistol.
Flipped it over with volunteer mission last round.
Yeah, I must have.
Marksmaning.
Marksman for 3 crits. Pouring all the aims into the shot. Yoda full saves. Nice. That's what you want to see when you're playing Yoda.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you probably won't panic Yoda, but if you can suppress him and only let him have 1 action.
Okay, so Yoda does have 3 wounds. He's down to 2 health remaining. Yeah, Yoda dies just like any other Force user when shot.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
for sure.
He's not immune to damage, even though he seems immune sometimes.
Yeah, and
or he's able to make others immune to damage.
Yeah. I think Cassian may be one of the golden bullets here because we do have crack shots still to come.
That's right.
Because I don't believe Yoda has SA or a way to mitigate those crits. So.
There it is, crack shot against Size Matters Not for the double attack. Or the double evaporator.
Right.
Even. Yeah.
So theoretically what can happen here is they got to roll for it. I can't see the result.
I don't know who got priority there. We didn't see the result.
If Cassian can get because he could theoretically get 2 shots onto Yoda before Yoda can do his second action.
Right.
So.
Thank you, Big King Nasty, for sharing that painting progress. That's inspiring, man. I haven't painted in so long. I really need to get back to it.
I don't think it's the double VAP is as easy as a win. I think it makes it very difficult. I think we've still got Pathfinders down south, and we've got depends on how many unit leaders are on the VAP for Rebels.
Right. Here's Cassian shooting, so I think Cassian got the priority. Gonna marksman crits here for Yoda. Yoda dropping another save. So Yoda on 4 wounds now. Down to just 1 health. Now Yoda is activating.
He's force pushing, so he can't get hit by Cassian's standby.
Yeah, that's a force push. And he just double vaps. Force push, vap is what he did there. So I think he's short by 1 point because I think K2 can just vap
it. Is it going to come down to the tank versus K2 on priority?
It may come down to that, yeah. Because if the tank can remove K2 somehow,
right,
the Republic has a shot.
Because the fleet just has to disengage. Like, he doesn't have much else to do there.
Yeah.
I guess he's just trying to punch Yoda to death.
He's just trying to punch Yoda to death for 1.
Fun and profit.
Yeah, for the points tie, it's important. Yoda dodged it though.
Yep. That's why I think the disengage may have been a little bit better. Because now you can't shoot Yoda at all anymore.
Well, even if K2's incognito, he can still punch Evaporator, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He can still do that and break his incog. Here's Padme, maybe? Or Phase 1's punching at Pathfinders?
I think these are Phase 1's punchings at Pathfinders.
Yeah, and Paths are going to take 2 there. Yep, 2 Paths picked up.
This one has really gone the distance.
Yeah, it really has.
All right, we got some fleet boys coming. I think they're just going to look to see whatever they can do.
They can try to kill Padme here.
Yeah.
I think you go for Padme. There they go. Oh, horrible roll there. Trying to aim it up and only getting a single crit through on Padme with Pierce. But Padme has a dodge token without maneuver? No, she doesn't have situational. Yeah, there she goes with 4 wounds there.
Yeah. I don't know what else can really threaten Padme here.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Another phase 1 into the paths, and they double save.
Saves.
Wow.
So time has been called.
So 15 minutes to finish turn 6 here.
Which is not going to be a problem for these guys.
Will not be an issue, yeah.
So Republic has got just the tank left, if my math is right.
Yeah. And I think the Mark II is going to shoot Yoda.
Padme.
There's
I don't think the Mark II can shoot Yoda. Isn't he engaged with a fleet trooper?
Oh yeah, he's engaged with fleets. Never mind. Mark II activates. Or no, that's another. Oh my gosh. More saves coming. No, that was Padme shooting fleets back, but he didn't remove the activation.
Oh, okay.
He was shooting the fleets there, and the fleets unfortunately had just enough
saves to stay alive.
not to stay alive and not be removed.
That's big.
That's huge. Here's the FD cannon. I'm thinking to the Saber or Padme.
It's got to be Padme. There's no sense in shooting the Saber.
No sense shooting the Saber. No, it's into the Saber, and the Saber rolls double blank. Or double surge, which is effectively blank, but the Saber's going to take a couple there. I don't know if the FD could see Padme.
Yeah, probably can. If you got nothing else to do, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you dodge there?
I'm not sure.
Which he didn't take an aim or a refresh. So.
Okay, here comes the Saber. This is Saber. Better be shooting K2.
Are you seeing what I typed?
No. I was over here when you were talking.
I know the Saber shot the FD turret?
Yep. Yeah, it's getting points off the board.
Okay, just getting points off the board. Is he going to remember that K2 can't do the evaporator? Or can do the evaporator?
I think that's right.
Yeah. I just put his match slip in, so I saw it on the computer, and I was like, oh, we were asking about that.
No, that helps.
Well, if K2 hits it, I think it just is going to come to points destroyed, which the Republic's gotten some big activations.
Right. Did K2 already do the VAP? Maybe K2 already went. Maybe I'm misreading the board.
If
he did, then it's a points tie. Or if he did, then it's a victory point tie.
All right, there's the handshake.
There's the handshake. Let's figure out the result.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna come with you because I want to see what's going on here. That was a very tight game. Well, still, man, it was pretty crazy that Republic pulled that one back from the brink. That looked really bad for Republic for a long time there.
Yeah, I could have drawn the tank out of my pocket when I did the Yoda shit. So I just have to take the tank, shot mark, and that was the first error. The second huge error was... I'm done.
Yeah, you're
That's
good.
okay.
You're good.
We had like 3 really big errors.
It was a really entertaining game.
That was
guys. I really
extremely
appreciate
entertaining.
it.
Thank you for that. We appreciate it
Yeah.
immensely.
Was entertaining, really?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
it was tight.
Because I had good standbys for a tank, right? It's fun to play.
Yeah.
Because you didn't do a tank standby once. That's why it was cool. Yeah. Good list, right?
Yeah, it's a good list.
Good list. All right, well, that was our brief interview with the players.
Yeah, basically what had happened is I think they didn't put the K2 token next to K2 to save room. And that's why it was hard for us to track.
Okay, so let's refresh.
Yeah.
We misread it. So
Yeah.
Republic won the game.
Republic wins.
Republic wins
3-2.
3-2 on Vaporators. Because
it was a really tight one.
yeah.
So good game. Good job to the players. It was an exciting game to watch. Yeah, I think we got a giveaway to draw, don't we?
Yeah, we got a giveaway to draw. If people are like floored that Gar actually won because it was looking so bad for them. But it was honestly the play that won the game was Yoda, size matters not, double claim.
Yeah.
That won the game instantly, actually.
Yeah. So Orc, why couldn't K2 tap it? Is he did before Yoda went?
K2 tapped it before
the players
Yoda.
just kind of put the token off to the side, and it was hard for us to see.
Yeah, we didn't see it, so yeah. Yeah, I feel like let's go. Give me channel points. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. So here,
do the admin things.
Let me do admin things. Everybody type hashtag giveaway to get in this giveaway.
Yep, we're gonna do some channel point stuff.
We're gonna do channel point stuff. That was a huge win for Gar there, channel points wise. 74,000 channel points I just gave out.
That's a lot of imaginary dollars.
That's a lot of imaginary dollars. Yeah, everybody type giveaway. We're gonna draw in like 2 minutes here. This is the last call for the giveaway. What a game!
Yeah, it was a good game.
What a game!
We got one more coming up. It'll probably be a few minutes while they get all the match results submitted and figure out who's on what table. And then me and David are probably begging for a bio break.
Yeah, definitely.
Rest these windpipes.
Yeah, I'm ready for a little bio break myself. But yeah, we're gonna draw the giveaway now. Here we go. Let's see what we get. That wasn't 2 minutes quite, but I'm just gonna let it roll, let it ride. Who is this? Is this Inner Rarity?
Congrats! If you're in the chat,
if you're in the chat, please type !claim, and then send me your details via Twitch Whisper, or there you are. Thank you so much.
Congrats!
Inner Rarity, congratulations! You've won a Legion swag bag full of awesome stuff. So please do send me your details. Via Discord at endless5055 or whisper me on Twitch your details so I can send my prize to you. So awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. We're going to take a little break.
We're going to take a little break, decompress after that, let the players decompress, and we'll be back with y'all soon.
Yeah, we'll see y'all very soon.